Hey guys, so today we're going to learn how to do a skill called the front wheel slalom, okay? So oftentimes when I'm doing group skills and skills with individual cyclists, I find that they're kind of afraid to give steering input to the front of their bike. And why would this be important, okay? So if we're going slow, we do often need to actually steer the bike instead of leaning it in the direction we want to go, okay? It's also important for steering to avoid obstacles such as potholes or glass or any unwanted hazards in the middle of the road. So that's key for me really, is actually being confident and comfortable in putting steering input into the front of the bike. And this drill is absolutely key for that. So what is the drill? Okay, what we want to do is we want to line out 1, 2, 3 cones, maybe more if you have the opportunity. You can use anything from cones to t-shirts folded up on the ground to Coke cans, anything like that at all. And then the idea is we want to steer our front wheel around the object without hitting our rear wheel off it. So it might sound a little bit complicated, but what I'll do is I'll demonstrate it now here. So we need to approach the cone at a slow enough pace. Just give a little steering input around the cone itself. Keeping the gaze ahead, softening the elbows as we learned in our track stand. And just replicating it over and over and over again. So what are the biggest obstacles when it comes to a drill such as this? Oftentimes people are very nervous to give steering input into the front of their bike. So when they approach a cone, they're maybe afraid that it might knock them off balance or something like that. So a good thing to reinforce this is, look, the cones are soft, okay? If you're going to hit your front wheel with it, that's all that's going to happen. So there is no need to have that kind of fear in relation to the drill itself. Okay, I suppose number 2 then is just that fear of going so slow that maybe you might tip over. For me, the key to this is just replicating the effort. Like you would with any other sport, you need to just drill it, drill it, drill it. Okay, so you know, you're talking countless reps, spending 5-10 minutes on something like this a day to get that feeling of the steering input. What's really key is having the soft elbows and keeping that gaze ahead. Don't focus exactly on the cone right in front of you, right? So when you're approaching the cone itself, you want to just give a quick snappy steering input around it and steer back out of it again. So you're always going to end up going a little bit off the center of the line itself, and that's okay. You're just going to correct it to come back into the next cone then as well. So that's steering our front wheel around the cone. It's probably easier to actually get out and try something like this and explain it over in video. So like I said, Coke cans or folded up t-shirt or even some cones, if you're lucky enough to have them, lay them out in your driveway and practice steering that front wheel in and around them.